Welcome back to FlexCandle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. I'm Flex, and today we're diving into a full top-down analysis on Bitcoin. We're going to start from the higher time frames, work our way down to the lower time frames, and check to see if we find any good setups. Now remember, this is not financial advice, and I'm not a financial advisor. Guys, before we get started, I just wanted to let you guys know that this episode is being sponsored by Bitunix. If you want to support the channel, do me a favor, go to the description and click the referral link. Bitunix is a crypto user-friendly exchange that requires no KYC, no VPN, and has low fees. So check them out in the description. And now guys, let's hop into the chart. And we're starting off here with the weekly candle. Currently right now, it's 4:47 p.m. Eastern time, and the price of Bitcoin is at $117,000. So right now, we're seeing a red candle. We still have about 4 days and 4 hours before this candle closes. So let's see what ends up happening. The stochastics are toppy. 21 moving average is at 100,678. So we're a little bit far away. Now, we take a look at the stochastics only on the other time frames. Look at the 6-day toppy on the way down, 5 days on the way down, 4-day is starting to point down. On the 3-day, we're already on the way down. On the 2-day, we're also coming down, and on the daily, we're reset, but we're still low and we're kind of dragging, and now we're rolling over again. This one is going to make us pump at some point because eventually this daily is going to have to come up, but it might not be that much higher. We probably won't break this topping tail because all the other days, including the weekly, look like they want to roll over. So we might get a bounce up, maybe test 120 or so, but I wouldn't expect anything big unless, again, we could come from candles above this topping tail of 123,316. Now, we're losing the 21 moving average. Yesterday, we kind of closed a little bit below, and today we're definitely losing it. We have about 3 hours and 11 minutes before this candle closes. Now, with this rolling over, I would have to assume that the next logical stop is going to be the 50 moving average at 111,460. And it's possible we can just close here. Tomorrow we continue closing candles, and eventually the 50 moving average catches up to price, and then from there we probably launch up. So it's going to be something similar like what happened here. As you can see, we were on top of the 21 moving average, then here we briefly lost it. We touched the 50 moving average, and then we sprung back up. Eventually they merged together, and then it looks like we're doing the whole thing again. We might lose it, bounce off the 50, then come up, and then go sideways again. So that's why I'm anticipating there. Now on the 22-hour chart, stochastics still have more room to come down. We take a look at the 10, stochastics are on the way down. We lost the 21 moving average, big deal there. 8 hours, same thing. The 6 hour, the same. We lost almost all the averages there. Now we take a look at the 4-hour chart. The stochastics are still on the way down. So as you can see, we haven't been able to make it up with strength, and we lost all the averages here as well. The only one left to test is the 200 moving average at 114,306. Now let's take a look at the 1-hour time frame. We lost all the averages here, including the 200. We're on the way down. I believe the 3-hour one is where we just bounced off. The 116,431 is what we need to stay above. If not, it looks like we will be testing this 4-hour 200 moving average at 114,300. Again, maybe that closes the gap, the CME gap, and we could come up from there. But if we lose this 200 moving average, then I have to start getting a little bit bearish. Now let's head over to the 15-minute chart. And yesterday, guys, I gave a winning trade. It's a trade that I took here. Falling wedge. I had the measured move going to 118,190. Not only did we make it there exactly not too long after, but we actually went as high as 118,829. So whoever took that, congratulations on that win. That's a big win for the FlexCandle community. Now on the 15-minute chart, what I can show you here is that you see all these red candles. This is pretty much when Jerome Powell was speaking, and then after that, as you can see, we've made it back up. But look, resistance on the 21 moving average, we haven't been able to make it up. We're already on the way down. Stochastics are toppy. This might indicate that we might come down, and maybe we'll test this wick again, or possibly even go lower depending on what's happening. This could be a possible inverted head and shoulder. So shoulder, this could be the head. Maybe we'll get a shoulder and we pop up from there. But stochastics on the other time frames are not looking like they want to roll up anytime soon. So let's see what ends up happening. We could definitely make it up. We were just at 117k and change from almost touching 115k. So you never know, we might be up at the 120s not too far from now, but everything's indicating a little bit more downside. So I'm bullish still, unless we lose this 200 moving average with strength. Then I have to definitely start getting a little bit more bearish. That doesn't mean that I think it's gonna go below 100, nothing like that. Could probably hit 110 and come up from there. Maybe we do 109, 108, get people a little bit more scared, make them sell, and then maybe from there pops up. Let's see what ends up happening for Bitcoin at the moment. All right, guys, guys, so that's the breakdown. If this gave you clarity or a setup to watch, do me a favor, like, drop a comment, subscribe, and if you have a stock or crypto you want me to go over, drop it in the comment section. This is FlexCandle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. Catch you on the next chart.